Hello and welcome to another edition of the Eternal Journey. I'm Resolves, and here we are today looking at the Xenan Combo deck yet again, because now I feel like I've actually got the hang of it. There's a very smart and thin gentleman in our community called LightsoutAce, and they did an article on Ace-based games, read that, and now I understand the deck, and I find it's really zen to play. You know, just want to log on, spend like an hour or two, just get my 9 wins, and just sort of find it very relaxing and enjoyable to play. So there's two more things I want to say. The first one is that I was not here last week. I was away for holiday. Don't ask, the holiday was awful. The hotel was a disaster and they don't want to give us our money back. But that's besides the point. Another thing is I got onto this new thing called Ko-fi or Coffee, and that allows you to chuck us like, it's £3 currently. I think I'll lower it down to like 2 or something. But if you do, send me a note with it, and I will more than happily pick up your deck, maybe deck doctor it, or, if you've got a deck that you want me to play and you've not seen me do or anything like that, or something you want me to do again, feel free, and I'll be happy to do it after that. So other than that, not much to report, other than I'm just going to spend the next half an hour or so playing 5 games of this and just having the time of my life. Okay, so here we are on the play. And that's pretty good. Like, I think we'll keep this hand. It's sort of fine. Got a bit of acceleration, and we've got a mask already in hand. So nice. Means that we get to use the merchant to perhaps get another thing, unless we want to just like turbo ramp, in which case we can get the second one. So if we get to like a really controlled deck that probably can't answer our mask whatsoever, I'll probably just go and get the second one, just because Torment is just such a huge threat against some decks. So one thing worth noting. Can't remember what I was saying. This deck, all you need to do is just be alive. Okay, so 5 Sigil. Uh-oh. Only Ronin. Uh-oh. Well, actually, we should be in okay shape because we've got a really merchant and Lunar Magus to sort of like keep us going. So maybe the sort of like only Ronin deck shouldn't be able to run us over too badly. Generally, I find in sort of like Skycrab matchups and stuff like that, I generally just tend to try and beat my opponent by just playing Sandstorm Titans. So our opponent here, and this is perfect draw because this means that we get to play the mask with a Waystone. Our opponent here can do something like combat check with Pummel, or like a torch, or if they permafrost this, it's not the end of the world because we both have ways of triggering Nightfall, but then I've still got this thing in play that is going to gain us life. So our Nightfalls will gain us 3 lives, which is pretty nice, especially when we get to get the Mask of Torment in play. So is the opponent attacking here with both just to push damage? I mean, I'll just snap off kill this 2-1, like just to stop our opponent getting Warcries, because a massively Warcried up Vadius, which previously wouldn't have been an issue if you're playing this sort of deck. Now Scarecrow gets played. There's the 1 cost +2/+0 Overwhelm weapon as well. Some decks, still play Morningstar. The Overwhelm is certainly something. So you've got a 3/4. So Pummel is still like a trade 2 for our opponent. And Rampage is still as well. I'd prefer a Torch because that's no damage whatsoever. Yes, it's fine. That means that our opponent can't play like a free drop as well. We don't get to gain any lives, but going to draw up on cards here. Yep, the old post-combat Ornate Katana. Delicious. So what we're going to do here. Sometimes it's just the last chance it back into play. Got the market. These sort of matchups, you haven't really got time to fart around with like taking a turn off just to go and grab a mask. So it probably have to be like go and grab the initiation. I think we'll do that next turn though. So for now, I'm just going to last chance the Lunar Magus. It is Voidbound now. Well, it's not the end of the world. We'll just like snap trade here. If I put Permafrost, that's still sort of fine because we take 4 here, but then we gain like 4 and draw a card. But then we're just going to play the Alhed Mountbreaker, which should be good enough, really. Just as a big boy stopping our opponent from getting in. Ideally, we do need our threats like the Sandstorm Titan just to stop our opponent. But we also have like, I think we've got the 1/5 Lumen in this deck. And just like the 1/5 Deadly is really good. So Champion of Fury as well. Going for the double attack. So I'm happy just to block here. Should probably be blocking the 4-1 though because of Pummel. Because then we still get to trade and we don't take any extra overwhelm damage. But if this is just Rampage, which just gives +1 toughness, we still trade. And we're still taking over 1 damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so... yeah, let's just play Alhed. I don't feel like I'm in super threat that we do have to gain the 2 lives quite yet, so I'd much rather just gain the 2 when we've got the Mask in play, although Mask may never come into play like in this game, especially if our opponent's just able to just kill us well. Ideal draw for us will just be Sandstorm time, just like having a 10-12, just like putting that into play is probably pretty good to be able to chew for our opponent pretty quickly. Okay, so long barrel, snap blocking. If there is a Permafrost there, we're in trouble. I suspect our opponent's got other things to do because they didn't go for the Spellcraft there. I'd probably go for the Spellcraft because it's an additional 4 points of damage. Okay, so just make Invadius. Yep, that's pretty much fine, really. I think I'll take this turn just to ramp up. Just to play Initiate. Initiate is just going to be a chump block duty here. Then I think I'm just going to try and set up the combo the turn after with Talir plus Friendly Wisp. Actually, I might just take this attack for free. Okay, well, now it's 7, which is half our life total. I'd rather block now for our opponent just get to give this Overwhelm. Okay, well, Lunar is certainly something. But let's just go and grab Talir. Keep Friendly Wisp up, just like threaten to block, but probably won't. Probably just like blocking the 2-1 or just like taking my 7. Okay, so opponent's got the... well, we are taking not 11 then, because that's awful. Yeah, let's not take 11. So next time we draw like a power at some point, we'll be able to use the Devour, I guess. Actually, doing the Devour is the same amount of power because we kill our thing, but we gain the +1 power with the Mask anyway. Yeah. Okay, so, well, first time of trying this with Talir. I've already hit something. Okay, so we've got Alhed, Sandstorm Titan. I was going to shuffle all my stuff back in. Yeah, so this should pretty much wrap this up very nice and quickly and easily. Yep. The opponents had enough. They were never going to get a damage, like any damage in for the rest of the game. So yeah, that's what the deck does, but it's just really chill playing it, you know? Okay, so I don't like this hand, can't really do anything. We're on the play though, so very happy. This is better because we do get to go and fetch up a nice crown, and then we get to start doing some stuff with it. Because we'd have some, hopefully, life gain enablers here. Probably just going to lead with Time Sigil. I think because we can get the crown, if we do draw like a Temple Scribe, probably not going to fire it off and just use it as like an additional +1 power later. Okay, so Skycrow Crest, this could be Yetis, it could be Canadians. Perfect. Just going to throw it on the Xenan banner. The reason that's perfect is because it means that we get 2 Sol lands. So Sol land is like a phrase for a Magic the Gathering, where it's like a power that taps for 2, basically. So by drawing that, it means that... okay, well, can't do it quite yet. So we are probably against like Skycrab Beatdown or something along those lines. But I think what we're just going to do is just like race up to being big. So I will just play out the Mask Atomic next turn with the Xenan banner, which lets our Waystones be turned on, and they'll both be worth 2 power then. Champion of Fury here. Has it got Berserk? Nope, that's fine. That'll take me 4. Depending on what we draw here. Okay, so we do have a Talir now, which does mean that I'm just going to ramp up to it. Like, I want to get up to 10 so I can go Friendly Wisp into Talir and just start the chain, really. So, don't grab broken killers here if we need to block. We need to block. That's just like our life now. Our opponent has... I probably should have attacked here really last time. If they torch here, that's fine. Okay, so I can see. So instead of going to just 7, we go to 8 here, which is nice. And I think I play Lunar Magus and we'll play Friendly Wisp. We don't have the Devour up, but this has got like the most high upside. Because if our opponent doesn't kill this turn, then we just get to make Talir, which is like draw 2. That should get things going on. So permafrosting this is fine. If we really need the lives, I might just Devour it. It looks like we're actually playing against like the screen version, so maybe we'd have to be a little bit careful about the whole going off thing. And this already naturally had Berserk. I see. So, well, I don't want to lose my thing. It doesn't really matter. Going to be at 8 power anyway. Yeah, let's block like this. We'll take our 6. That's fine. We'll take an additional 3 because this has got a Berserk now. But just generally, I want to keep this power in play, really. If everything goes well, we should be fine. Because we are gaining another 2 lives, gaining another 3 lives here. So just as long as our opponent doesn't kill our Friendly Wisp. Oh. Oh, okay, they discarded the Bandit Queen. So I'm going to suspect that our opponent is going to fetch a Haunting Scream there to go and get a Magic Catman. Okay, so last chance here is pretty perfect here. Get a little bit of lives. Take it. Probably shouldn't have attacked that actually, just had a thing back, but you know, going to be fine here. Just going to Talir. Okay, so Friendly Wisp here can combo into something else if we hit one, but we didn't. So I suppose we do need to survive another turn, but if we do get to kill our opponent because we've got the Merchant. I'm just going to grab Vodakhan and go off. Make a massive Talir at some point. Okay, so Madness here. That's fine. We'll just last chance the one we've got left. So yeah, definitely feeling the burn of... Okay, so just Dark Return the Bandit Queen. No, that's fine. Should be 11 power anyway next turn, pretty much regardless of what's going on. So just make blocks that keep us alive, really. Yeah, you can go away. Let's block this. Do we need to block this 6? I think we do, just to turn Combust off. Just turn Combust off. Our opponent does get to steal one of our Talirs like forever, but like, whatever. Let us play our Waystone. Last chance, our Talir. Giving your Talir Voidbound sort of awful, but you know, we're in a pinch. So let us just go for it. And then now, yeah, let's just trade this for Voda. That's sort of sat going off here. Good. Well, we whiffed. I'm sure there's a mistake we made somewhere, but pretty sure we can die here, which is awful. But at least our Vodakhan is an awful steal target, because it'll just be a 5/5 opponent robs it. So they're going to make a Berserk Bandit Queen here. Hopefully we're able to just put up such a defense that it shouldn't matter too much. It's not very often that you actually whiff once you've got the Voda, because at that point you've only got like 8 or so whiffs like left in your deck. Okay, so going for the kind of Merchant, so there must be something like a Combust coming up. Doesn't look good for us, I'll be honest with you. I'm also really happy that no one took this deck to the reunion tournament last weekend, because it just means I get to play with it for longer. So what are we killing? Killing the Voda. Good shout. Hopefully we'll just like rip like a madman and just draw a okay, so all these berserks, let's just, this is more damage, block that. Torch just kill our Talir, which is sort of important to our strategy right now. But okay, so we're saying there's a chance. There we go. Well, there's like the first bit. Okay, Alhed into Alhed is usually a good sign. So let us... Well, this isn't doing much anymore. I suppose we should have sacrificed the Lunar Magus, but hopefully we get going. We'll be sacrificing this anyway. Okay, so we've got Dark Return, so we can go and get Voda back if we so desire. Would not even like deterministically won then. I mean, pretty much had, but it's besides the point. It was even fun. Definitely would win that one anyway. Okay, so on the play, which is already a good sign. But I'm not sure we can actually keep this. Yeah, I think I was going to redraw it. What I really want to see is like a merchant or a mask just to sort of have our stuff going on. Oh, well, this is good. So we'll do it this way. Everything goes right. We should be able to make like a turn 3 mask. I thought of Lumen Defender, which is just got a really defensive play actually. So it's living up to the name. It's like chunk our opponent for the mighty 1 point of damage. Yeah, get out of Xenan Banner. Grab a mask, just get that going as soon as possible. Because when we've got this in play, we should need like less power anyway. If our opponent is playing actual Combray, okay, so they're not playing just straight Combray. Could be playing like Temporal. They are at 1845, so Temporal is a very distinct possibility for what our opponent could be playing. Playing with like these. Oh no, it's not Chalice, is it? I've had enough of playing against Chalice. I had like a really bad play session and just ended up playing against Chalice. It was absolutely miserable. But I was going to Devour this Temple Scribe next turn. Perhaps us up a power, gets us a little bit deeper. Yep, we're playing against Chalice. We don't really have an answer to that, do we? So we've got Banish we can grab. In that case, it could be an argument for get rid of the Railing Merchant. So we can Dark Return, well, last chance, and then we're able to get the Banish, but I don't think we really need to. Also, I don't mind devouring like power units like that, because with the mask in play, we can get more copies of them. Let's get the Lunar Magus down. Playing this shit, just like wallop our opponent for a whole 1 point of damage. I hate our opponent's avatar here, this one, on the side. That crocodile just comes and tilts me all the time, because whenever you lose it, just like growls at you. I'm just like, oh, get out of here. Big fan of the little grinding when it runs around though. I know how you make it working. There we go. So opponent, they passing the turn. Yeah, let's eat a thing. Gets up to 9 power, just like draws us deeper. Pretty much what I'm into. Go. So let us have a little Temple Scribe first. See what's going on. Crest Mystery not perfect here. We do really want to find a little bit of action, but we do get to wallop our opponent for a nice amount of damage here. I feel very much like our opponent could just like harsh rule us here, but well, if they do, they do. It's sort of fine. I feel like we can probably rebuild if they do, just because of like all the Dark Returns, and if we can't actually get deep enough into our deck to draw the combo, then we should be in a reasonable amount of shape. So, Paul's got the Railing Merchant ahead, so we're going to be grabbing a Disjunction, sadly, which means that our Oh, little mask with +7 power is not long for this world. Oh, okay. It's going for a different strategy, it looks like. I think despite these sort of crests we've got, I suppose Temple Scribe, we've got this much power, we've got the same. I probably could just like be feeling quite safe here. Although, if we'd actually have had the combo in hand, we could have killed our opponent fairly easily there. Well, at 39, our opponent's got like a lot better cards than us. I'm a little bit scared of this disjunction that our opponent could have. Because I feel like that's something that our opponent should have. Let's just like really slow rolling it, but they probably want to snap it off this turn because otherwise we can very likely just kill them if we draw into the combo. Well, let's keep shoving. Sort of happy to play this like a beatdown deck at this moment in time. We do lose like a unit. I was like, this is fine. So I'm not going to play my merchant quite yet because I don't want my opponent to know that if they do have disjunction that they have to use it like right now. I'd much rather they just didn't. So how much power do we actually have? So we've got 5. Oh dear, oh dear. We've got 6. Okay, so it's Sword of Unity that they got. Okay, that's fair. Yep, take 7. So, well, I suppose I'm leaving back on my Decklist now. And also, if we draw Talir, we just get to straight away play a Aurelia Merchant, just go and grab Voda, and then hopefully just go off. Let's draw a million cards. This only affects spells, so we should be fine here. Everyone can probably really grind us out, but they do need to kill us with units now. I don't believe that the Chalice decks would still be playing. I feel we'll give it another turn before we try like getting Talir out. So I do want to find like, either like a Dark Return to get back like a merchant, or just like something that will dig us a little bit deeper into our deck. We can even draw Talir. If we draw Talir, then we can just straight away go and get Voda. If we draw some sort of thing that works alongside her, so a Dark Return effect. Okay, so our opponent is attacking with these. Yeah, the flying one's probably got more value to it. So I'll just use the 1/5 here just to block up more damage. I don't think our opponent should go for like a harsh roll here, so it's sort of weird that they'd throw the board away. Well, throw big threats from the board away, but. We just be cautious as well of silence effects because our opponent can silence our Tormentor, so we don't really want to just like slam the Tormentor. Okay, well we're at 20 now. An 8/8 would get sort of like just soft blocked by the 5/9. I think we're at the point where we will just play the Tormentor, just have a little bit of something going on. 100% expect our opponent just like Desert Marshal this, because that should be something that's in our deck. If our opponent Iron's choices it, I'm very happy because that means we get to make little Tormentors, so be very happy there. Okay. But generally, you do want to wait until they have a Devour, but it looks like we've not got much going on here. Opponent's giving us +10 power, so you know, if we do draw like Talir or something and our opponent kills our Mask, we've still got the 11 really to be going on with to actually get things going. We can't just give our opponent infinite time here. It's been a while since I've actually seen Chalice. I think for the like upset it caused sort of early on. So we have enough power to sort of do it all really, don't we? Just start return here. Going to grab a merchant. We're going to go merchant into merchant, grabbing Talir and Voda. Excuse you. Ah, we've unnerfed a really merchant, perfect. So let's go grab Talir. Yeah, let's just crunch with these with a team here. It's on our turn, so even if our opponent kills the mask, we still have like the plus 10 power. Might be a misplay there, just because now our opponent's got bigger butts in play for our killer effect, but sort of hoping they might play something that would have trying to deal with this. So play Talir, play Merchant. Opponent was foolish enough not to be able to instantly kill us. Talir's is nice because that's a +2. Our opponent might scoop it up or they might not, because this deck can probably play like 6 Wraths now, so they can just make us keep doing it. Okay, so Pray the Wisp is our second +2, but we've also got Talir's as like a guaranteed +2. We need a... Okay, so we've got all our Talirs. The Talirs are not quite as exciting when you've not got... I'll put us off it. I'm not sure it's deterministic. I think our opponent could have like ground us out there, but I think that we probably would have just made them sort of like kill all of our stuff every single turn and just make the game no longer about them winning, which you get to do when you start messing around with like the Lumen Reclaimers. Just shuffle all your dark returns back in, and then you always keep going off. Oh, that is nice. Okay, so if this was like an underplayed power, I'd be tempted to keep it, because a very risky and enjoyable play I like is just like play initiate on 1, then on 2 play like Talir's Favoured, but with it being a Crest, it feels like that's probably a little bit too slow. I'll just give us more looks at trying to find the power. Yes, it's good. We've got a lot of things to keep us alive. If we are playing against tokens, we've got like Temple Scribe into Lumen, so Temple Scribe will snap trade literally anything you want to offer me. And then Lumen Defender will just sit there. I'll keep Devour just like as a draw too. So I think with like Temple Scribe, you're probably just not going to kill it for the most part, unless they're actually trying to be aggressive. Oh, our opponent is up to something if they're playing a little journey dude over here. So we don't quite need to play our Temple Scribe quite yet. I don't need another Talir. We'll find it later if we need it. Pretty convinced our opponent, like with 2 straight Praxis Crest, is going to be unable to interact with our hand, so we don't need more copies. And if we need to, and actually find our other copy of Talir, we can do, because we've got the like Voda to be able to get all the way to the bottom of our deck. But you know, we've got one in the market anyway, so just not drawing more 8 drops is, yeah, that's fine. Might also bring us closer to a mask as well. So at the point, oh dear, oh dear. I'm not entirely sure we can win this match. I'm just going to have to turn the light on, aren't I? It's getting quite dark outside now. Yeah, I'll do it after this game, turn the light on, because looking like I'm on a webcam from like the... Oh, just on like mono journey guides. Cool. Well, we do it to Crest here. We're under like a reasonable amount of pressure, because I'm going to assume our opponent here is on a like merchant combo deck. So we do need to try and kill our opponent pretty quickly. So our opponent's going to like snap Devour next turn. Just try and dig closer to it. Yep, here's the Nesting Avisar. Once our opponent gets both a... Okay, so let's play the Zin Banner, why not? Once our opponent gets the Recurring Nightmare, then we are in a lot of trouble. Okay, so I'm just going to play this out so our opponent isn't able to, because they've got no interaction, so they're not able to do like the attack with. So they can have one of the, they put something on top, so they've got one of the combo pieces. I'm going to guess that this is a Nightmare over here. So we do want to dig deep. Our opponent's got like no interaction, so if they don't find their... Okay, so Quarry if they do find a scatter shot here, we are dead. I'm just conceded. I'm just like, you know, good game to you, our opponent. But if they miss, we could be in for chance. Okay, so playing the Crest sort of risky because it turns off Fire Merchant as an out. Do we Devour? I don't think we Devour. I think we can Devour on our turn. So Temple Scribe here. Lunar Magus is risky because it's going to draw our opponent an additional card, which means that their merchants are now turned on. Don't want to turn our opponent's merchants on, so I'm just going to Devour the Temple Scribe. We just want to get up to 8, like find a last chance or something. Yeah, it's just going to suck to deals for 5 minutes. Yeah, I probably should stop playing this Crest out because they've got a scattershot merchant in the market that they should be able to go and fetch. So rats. Absolutely misplayed that. I should have played the Talir, I just completely forgot with 8 power. But you know, this is also fine. One could probably get away with attacking the Nest Knave as well to try and get him to trade. The Merchant Combo deck has sort of like gone out of favour quite a lot, but I do still think it's got a place if people are taking a while to kill you. Okay, so really Merchant's good. I am just going to play Talir though. Our opponent shouldn't have any sort of interaction whatsoever. If we'd played correctly and played the Talir turn before, the draw of the Railing Merchant would have killed our opponent because we would have got the Voda, and then just be able to go all the way through, get killer on like however big we want to make a Talir. Okay, so Geneb Merchant. Huh. So maybe this is the... Maybe they do have the combo. Okay, well, guess not. Well, we're never giving our opponent Nightfall if we can help it. We'll grab the Banish later on. Because if we have the Banish, it does let us sort of interact with the combo somewhat. Well, there's a Nightfall for our opponent, but we've got a lot of big boys in play. So let's do this. Let's get our power jumping up. Let us last chance on the Temple Scribe. Temple Scribes aren't very important, so I'm sort of happy to give them Voidbound, stops us redrawing them. Gets us to try and get the deck going again. Okay, well, Friendly Wisps are nearly big enough to start activating themselves. Cool. So let us just kill this. So when we're able to, I am just going to go and get a Banish just to protect ourselves next turn. Get rid of the 0-4, give us a 4-4. Now we've just got to sort of be chill, really. There we go, 24 power, so we can trade out. I'm just going to click on this. If you click over here as well, it never comes into play, so you don't have to sacrifice something else. That's like something that was really nice to figure out. It's like just kill a 1-1, I guess. What do we want? Yeah, let's get rid of Merchant. Let's leave us with things that can attack. So if our plan of going and grabbing the initiation doesn't work, we'll still just like kill our opponent, good old-fashioned way. I think I'm sort of happy just to kill our Voda in a minute. As soon as we get priority, I'll just kill Voda. Don't think we need him now. If there's enough time left on our clock, then actually, yeah, I'm just going to get Banish. Let us... We already killed Voda. Yeah, let us kill Talir because then we can set the win next turn because we've got 2 dark turns. Oh god. We'll exchange this Lunar Magus, why not? Get a Banish. We will choose with Amber Waystone as the initiation. And then we will not bother attacking because we'll kill our opponent next turn anyway. Actually, we can attack. No, not do that. Don't want to do the ability. Play Mask, why not? Pass turn, discard a bunch of stuff. Like nonsense, yeah. This way we're protected because I believe we should be able to banish the scatter shot when our opponent makes the Duda guy. So spells interact with it, but units don't. So like a Desert Marshal doesn't do anything against this combo. But now we've got such a big board that we can kill our opponent. And if we couldn't kill our opponent, then we just make like a 101 power Talir with killer. I'm going to go turn the light on for the last game. Okay, so here we are in the last game, and never lucky, just on the draw here. I mean, once we get going, we should be good, but it's the getting going that concerns me. So we'll redraw that. This isn't much better against like Skycrab though, which should be great shape because we get to make a nice early Sandstorm Titan. So the old turn 1 initiate the Sands with no plans to make anything on turn 2 whatsoever, other than just a Temple Scribe. Well, your Temple Scribe's worth more than mine. Oh. Can't play Crest Mystery next turn because I want to play Sandstorm Titan. Oh well. Might be playing like some sort of a Praxis ramp here. Yeah, I'll offer this up now. I should probably have offered up the other temple as well. Or the other 1-1, but yeah, let's make a Sandstorm Titan. Not the best. Okay, so really much is good because that should be able to help us start to go bigger than our opponent. Because we'll get that, we'll be able to get the Mask plus I'll Devour them. Opponent attacks with Heart, I will double block. This isn't great in the face of Torch because I do want something around next, the turn after next, so we can Devour it. Kaifus. But you've got so many good things you can ramp. The old post-combat Kaifus. Did it get charge? Please get charge. It's got double damage and Berserk. And Warcry. Good. Good. My favourite. Let's play this. Boop this away. I guess we're just taking 20. Actually, probably not. Can we get that? Now we have to get Talir, don't we? So we are pretty much dead to this. I'm going to get Talir. Don't think we've got time to... Just honestly don't have time to mess around with a Mask. I need to actually keep this in play. So I need to block with this. Don't you be at it getting charge and other stuff now? What's this getting? Charge, Overwhelm, Warcry. Well, we're blocking this and then going to Devour just to gain 2 lives before we take 1,000,000. I'm so cross that Praxis deck is playing Kaifus, it's going to absolutely destroy me. There's just so many good things you can play at 6. No blocks. Could have gotten a bit more extra damage there though. Do sort of need to draw something. Well, I will use my first last chance here just to go and grab a Sandstorm Titan. Not super happy about that because I just didn't want to do that. But we get to block here, so that's sort of good because all I want to do is just play Talir and then last chance like Temple Scribe, which should get us going. If we had +1 power, oh no, don't kill this. Okay, cool. We're in okay shape. We're in okay shape. You're saying there's a chance, etc. Yep, this is fine. If we had +1 power at some point, would have been fine just to like chump off with the Aurelia Mitcher because then we can definitely go off like straight away. But we have to do it the old-fashioned way. Talir Whomst sees beyond. Temple Scribe is a +2, so this can hopefully draw us into a little bit of something. If it doesn't, our opponent should only really have like Purify as ways of interacting with us. So we've already got like a good amount of value here. So we have missed, but we've got like a good board here. Not the happiest if our opponent just like makes Carnosaur here and kills Talir. So Talir is also just like not blocking because Torch is a real thing. A 7/7 celerity. Celerity is probably quite interesting with Kaifus, because then you know you've already got charge, I guess. Choose a player. I will choose me, because I've got things I want to shuffle back in. Okay, cool. Now we win. Aww. They didn't let me do it. Oh, that's like the worst thing. Like, the deck's like really zen and chill to play, but then your opponent, like, you were playing when they were winning, but then as soon as you start winning, that's it. No, I'm going and buying and seeding. It's like, it didn't take that long to win. Okay, so there we have it, the Talir combo. My apologies to everyone who's sick of this deck, and also my apologies to LightsoutAce for not actually learning how to play the deck from the article. But the article was actually pretty good. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description because you should probably go and check that out. But yeah, I just enjoy the deck. It's just really chilled playing it. It's like old Echo Macto where, you know, the only thing that mattered was that you were still alive at some point of the game, and at that point you just like had the inevitability of actually winning. This isn't a deterministic combo, of course. You can whiff. I think you may have seen that. But if one isn't able to deal with the Talir, like, you get to go again, and you've just got like so many whiffs that you can draw that are actually not whiffs. So you've got these like last chances if you tighten power, let you go again. You've got Devour if you're less sort of like loose on it, and then just like last comps are sort of fine because you should really have like one in play anyway. So is at the point where you actually try and go off, you should only really have like, I don't know, 6 or 7 of these left in, and just with Folder as well, just like all your power is just like online, and just use it like a value engine sometimes. I played this against some control decks where I just did the combo. I didn't kill them with the combo because I whiffed, but I had all of the power out of my deck, shuffled all of my Destiny units back into my deck, and then every turn it was just like, going to play out 12 units, and now it's on you to deal with this every single turn across the game. And you know what? After about 3 turns, they just can't deal with everything anymore because they only draw 1 card a turn, and you're drawing like your entire deck. So yeah, the deck's sweet. We'll mention again that I am on the Coffee app. I'm going to have to remember to edit in the sort of like post here. Somewhere around about here will be a link for that, and also in the description. So if you are interested in sending us like £2 or £3, more than appreciate. Don't feel obliged to whatsoever. It's just something I'm trying out. I think I've tried like Patreon before, but I didn't really like it because it felt like people had to be sort of obliged to do it every month. I'm not really into that. Like, if you just want to send like £3 once, more than happy. We'll take deck submissions from people anyway. I am working on a crown deck for Maki at the minute, who is a sort of a constant commenter on the channel, which is like a nice positive force. You know, I've always got something nice to say. It's always nice just to wake up in the morning, like your Gmail will say you've got some comments in your account. If there's someone like saying timestamp you made a misplay, I'm just like, probably did. I'm not very good at the game. Like, well done, you know, go team. You're very much a smart and fin individual. But then you'll also get like a comment from Maki who will say something like, you know, great vid, enjoyed it. Maki didn't even play the game until like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so they're just like an absolute superstar as far as I'm concerned. I've not found the crown deck that I want to play for them quite yet. But I am looking for it. I think I don't want to play straight Legion Crown. I want it to be sort of like a cool one, so maybe something with revenge units in it, just so we can sort of see how that works out. But yeah, as I was saying, if you do have like a deck submission or anything like that you want me to cover, chuck us £3, more than happy to do it. If you don't chuck us £3, probably still more than happy to do it because, you know, most of the commenters are pretty nice and I'm happy with that. But anyway, I've waffled on for far too long. This video is 47 minutes long and I've not even edited it yet. So let's get on to that. Thanks for watching. I'm That Was Alves anyway. See you around.